How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl in MTG Arena today. Brimaz, King of Oreskos. Now, the new set Pioneer Masters dropped yesterday, and I think it's yesterday at this point. Yeah, it's yesterday at this point. Um, and before the new sets dropped, I prepared this deck and my Ozark stack deck. And when when I sat down to record, because this was days before the release, right? A couple days before the release. I forgot which one I had actually done a video on and which one I hadn't. So my plan was to rework one of the decks into a new deck with Pioneer's Masters cards, right? And we did that. It was the end product was the DC deck. Um, the result of that end product though, was that two very similar decks came out very close to each other. Because while we were working on different combos, right? Like the Asararch combo was the main of our little uncommon guys deck, and our Sidisi deck it was trying to assemble Putrid Goblin Thran Vigil combo. The result, oh, Cathars Crusade. This is yeah. I mean, we might as well. We can ossification whatever becomes a problem later. The end result was that I flubbed it, and this deck is stranded now. So I decided to record it because it's a fun little cat deck. But the issue is that in Pioneer Masters there are no real good cat payoffs, and we could like rebuilding it is still an option. It's just I'd either have to veer away from tribal, which is kind of what we're here for, or just ignore the problem. Are we getting our Cathars Crusade removed? I'd hate to see that. Yeah, I think they. What would they even have to do it though? I don't think the flare, the white flare, does it. This is bad. It doesn't do anything. Yikes! I would have been better off playing Smothering Tide. Everything. Okay. Yeah, I'd take those two. I'm well suited enough to actually recast my commander. Opponent needs a land drop, which is not out of the question to recast their commander. But we just straight up have the mana. Land, commander, crack. We missed out on our counter. Maybe our attack was silly and I didn't realize. Academic Hades may have us beat. I haven't seen many Balin. Balin the Haymaker decks. It's a good token commander. I don't know if I've actually built around it, but it's got all the colors I want in a token deck. Draw a card. Going in. They'll jump down the 1/1. But Brimaz is still gonna do some damage. Then we get to play our Smothering Tithe. Not that we need a mana advantage at the moment, but it's kind of all we can do. Well, it might actually tax out our opponent, depending on their choices. We get the treasure. New Dawn. Counter for each creature you control, and then you can remove a hope counter, draw a card. And if there are no counters, sacrifice it, gain 4 life. I mean, Brimaz is not easy to attack into. That is at least a plus. For her -6 though, really, really not good in a go wide deck for me. I mean, it is really good in the go wide deck. It's not good for me because I don't have the actual amount of forces to deal with the problem. No attack, I bet. Yikes. Well, I gotta kill. I gotta kill the planeswalker. Well, almost kill it. Forgot that he makes tokens attacking or blocking. So they're not resilient boys. And I still get to kill it. I can't believe it. Holy mother of top decks. Budget Thran Vigil exists and can hurt you, apparently. I never thought I'd see the day. It's really bad. 1 counter for 4 mana, but hey, it did save our bacon. I gotta get out of the mindset where just because a card isn't providing an optimal service, it isn't worth it, right? Because in truth, there are a lot of commons and uncommons, and even some rares that I pass over routinely just because they don't do. There's an option that does their primary function better. And our Leonin, yikes. Ah, I guess we wait and then just swing combat whichever way pleases us. We did it the wrong way. Ah, well, that is a punt. Didn't look at who's blocking. It's harder to tell these days. Or maybe I'm just blinder than I used to be. Both are possibilities. My top decks have been bad, though. Opponent is Kha commanding, but not quite overwhelming. Come on, opponent, draw me a card. Or make me a treasure. I need it. I need the treasure. I can't activate my boy 3 times next turn. Yeah, right, tap those tokens. Yeah, okay. More treasure. More treasure, more good. I mean, we have 8 lands and 3 additional color sources. Oh. Life gain. Okay, that's good. I only have 7 mana, so I only have 1. I only have 1 counter to play with, but strategery could help me out, even though it didn't last turn. I mean, I'm swinging up to 10, 16, so 27. I have more life than when I started the game. I didn't put a counter on something. I probably should have. Can our opponent just play a Crater Hoof and kill me, though? That's the question. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it, opponent? Bet you will. Well, killing the Cathars Crusade also was 100% the right play. It was an existential threat to the continuation of the game. And if it was allowed to continue, it would be pretty bad. I have 3 activations again, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to kill me, though. Because my boys have lifelink. You can swing it with everything. It's just not going to do it. Rats aside, the cats have old Uncle Johnny in the back pocket. I think I think it is fine. I went down 3 life. Pretty bad. But not the end of the world. Go cats. Ooh, cats beat rabbits. All is right in the world. I guess we'll go into a game 2. Well, game 1 took 13 minutes. Uh, does any just a couple of months ago, I was complaining that maybe Brawl games had gotten too fast, and since the release of Pioneer Masters, which has been a very, very short amount of time, been having many games that are just 10, 15-minute long games, which is higher than the average run. So maybe it's a good thing. Ooh, Urkthar. I'm excited to see this because my build of Urkthar was pretty trash. So maybe our opponent can redeem the dude. Too slow, I think. Just as slow, but well, actually a little bit faster. Just a tad. Yikes. That was the wrong choice. City. I need to kill that monkey. Yikes. Die, monkey. That was in my build too, I think. Might not have been. But he definitely should have been. Because he's a cheap way to make treasures, and treasures mean you count to 6 faster than. Alright, Brimaz. We're not quite at 6 yet. We're at 5. 5 is still bad, though. Fury. Yikes. That thing has double strike, too? Wizards, Wizards of the Coast, what were you thinking? Fury Part 2 opponent? I know there's one for 6 mana. The Overlord basically does the same thing, right? No block, surprisingly. I happen to have read that card. I know that I cannot beat it in a fight. Sad times. Let's see if we can deal some damage. Aha. No creatures left the battlefield yet, so we can't use his ability. And even if we did, we'd only get 1 counter, which is not enough to warrant a usage. But uh, block. Take 8 again. Our opponent is I gotta kill that. Just don't have the means. Don't have the means. That's bad though. We do not have the means. No Rorthar, so we're safe to play our Mana Rock. We might actually need that 1 toughness. Alright, another lifelink creature. I am just dead though. I'm almost just dead. No, I am just dead now. That's GG. Because with the 2 damage from the Cinderfalls trigger, I can't actually block out that, so we're dead. And we are actually at the 18-minute mark, so I think I will end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching, even though this is not a Pioneer Masters commander. And doesn't really feature any cards from Pioneer Masters, but we kind of had to get it out of the way. So, either way, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.